Hi, welcome to ScoMo Book of Mormon Trivia Fun. Today we'll be focused on 1st Nephi Chapter 2, otherwise known as Exploring Nephi's Journey. Let's get started. First question is, what command does the Lord give Lehi in Chapter 2? Was it A, to return to Jerusalem, B, to flee into the wilderness, C, to build a city, or D, to gather riches? And that command is B, to flee into the wilderness. In chapter 2, the Lord commands Lehi to flee into the wilderness. This command marks the start of Lehi's family journey away from Jerusalem, highlighting themes of obedience and faith. Lehi's readiness to follow this command despite uncertainties illustrates the importance of divine guidance, setting the stage for their trials and triumphs in search of the promised land. Next question. How does Lehi's family react to leaving Jerusalem? Are they A, excited, B, complain and rebel, C, they're indifferent, or D, they're supportive? Most of them complain and rebel. Lehi's family react with strong discontent when faced with leaving Jerusalem. Laman and Lemuel voice their dissatisfaction, expressing complaints and rebellion against their father's command. Their reaction highlights the struggle between divine guidance and human emotions, showcasing the challenges of faith and obedience during their journey in the wilderness. Now, we could say that Nephi, he was on board, but Laman and Lemuel, not so much. So here's the next question. Who is the oldest son of Lehi? Is it A, Nephi, B, Laman, C, Lemuel, or D, Jacob? The answer is B, Laman. He's the oldest son. As stated in the Book of Mormon, that position affects the family dynamics, particularly with his rivalry with Nephi, who's faithful and dedicated to God's commands. Laman often displays rebellious behavior, which leads to significant conflicts during their journey. Next question. What does Nephi say about the importance of following God's commands? Does he say it's burdensome? Or B, it brings blessings? Or C, it's irrelevant? Or D, it's optional? Nephi says that it brings blessings. He emphasizes the importance of following God's commandments, believing that obedience leads to divine blessings. By adhering to these commandments, Nephi and his family receive guidance, protection, and prosperity. His commitment to God's will illustrates the significant impact obedience can have on their lives and the lives of those around them. Next question. What did Lehi find in the wilderness? Was it A, a gold mine, B, a land of promise, C, the Liahona, or D, a river? It was C, the Liahona. It's described as a compass-like instrument that guided Lehi and his family during their journey in the wilderness. It operated according to their faith and righteousness, providing direction and instruction as they navigated through the challenges they faced. The Liahona symbolizes divine guidance and the importance of faith in receiving direction from God. Next question. What lesson does Nephi learn about his brother's attitudes? A, that they're always right. B, that they're often skeptical and rebellious. C, they're leaders. D, they're supportive. And what he finds is they're often skeptical and rebellious. Nephi frequently faces skepticism and rebellion from Laman and Lemuel. Their doubts about their father's vision and complaints about the journey highlight their unwillingness to trust divine guidance. This attitude creates tension within the family and underscores the challenges Nephi faces as he strives to lead them according to the Lord's commandments. What does Lehi tell his family about the land they are to inhabit? Is it A, cursed, B, rich and abundant, C, it's dangerous, or D, it's already occupied? He tells them it's rich and abundant. Lehi describes this promised land as rich and abundant, highlighting its fertile soil and plentiful resources. This land is suitable for agriculture and promises prosperity for his family. It contrasts sharply with Jerusalem, which was fraught with challenges. The richness of the new land symbolizes the blessings that come from following divine guidance and the hope for a better future. He also warned his family, I might add, that Jerusalem was going to be destroyed, so they had to leave, unless they wanted to be destroyed. How does Nephi describe his own faith in God? Did he describe it as weak and wavering, strong and steadfast, uncertain or unimportant? He described his faith as strong and steadfast. He exemplified this faith throughout his journey. In challenging times, he consistently relies on his belief in God and God's commandments, demonstrating unwavering trust despite adversities. Nephi's faith serves as a guiding force, enabling him to face trials and lead his family with confidence, emphasizing the importance of faith in achieving divine guidance and support. Here's a picture of Nephi with the gold plates, keeping a history so that we have it. Next question, how does Nephi respond to Laman and Lemuel's rebellion? A, he ignores them. B, he argues with them. C, he prays for guidance. Or D, he runs away. And the correct response is C, he prays for guidance. In response to the rebellion, he chooses to pray for guidance. This act shows his reliance on divine wisdom rather than conflict. Nephi's prayer symbolizes his commitment to seek God's direction. Highlighting the themes of faith and obedience, his example illustrates that in challenging times, prayer can provide comfort and clarity, reinforcing his role as a faithful leader. Next question. What do Laman and Lemuel accuse Nephi of? A, being too obedient. B, lying about their father's visions. C, hoarding supplies. Or D, seeking power. And the correct answer is B, lying about their father's visions. Laman and Lemuel accused Nephi of being deceitful regarding the visions of their father Lehi received from God. They often questioned Nephi's motives and the validity of Lehi's prophecies, expressing skepticism and resentment towards Nephi's faithfulness. This tension illustrates the challenges Nephi faced as he upheld his beliefs while dealing with opposition from his brothers. Next question. What is the Lord's promise to Lehi? Is it A, they will prosper if they keep his commandments? B, they will be cursed? C, they will always be at war? Or D, they will return to Jerusalem? And the correct answer is A, they will prosper if they keep his, meaning God's, commandments. The Lord promises Lehi that his descendants will prosper if they keep his commandments. This assurance highlights the importance of obedience in the covenant relationship between God and his people. It emphasizes that their future success and well-being are linked to their commitment to following divine guidance, setting a precedent for future generations regarding the significance of obedience. Obedience to what? Well, here's a picture of Moses with the 10 Commandments. It's a good place to start. What qualities does Nephi demonstrate in his leadership? Is he A, authoritarian? Is he B, humble and willing to serve? Is he C, indifferent? Or D, selfish? We find that Nephi is B, humble and willing to serve. He exemplifies true leadership through humility and a willingness to serve. He prioritizes his family's needs and shows respect for their opinions. Rather than seeking power, he leads by example, demonstrating faith and selflessness. This servant leader approach fosters unity and resilience among his family during their challenging journey. Next question, what type of journey do Nephi and his family undertake? Is it A, a leisurely trip, B, a dangerous and difficult journey, C, a short hike, or D, a trade expedition? The answer is B, a dangerous and difficult journey. Nephi and his family faced numerous challenges during their journey, including scarcity of food and water, harsh conditions, potential conflicts with wild animals. Nephi broke his bow at one point. These trials tested their faith and resilience, highlighting the difficulties they endured while seeking the promised land and strengthening their reliance on divine guidance. Next question, how does Nephi's view of his brothers change throughout the chapter? A, he begins to trust them more. B, he recognizes their weaknesses but still loves them. C, he wants to distance himself from them. Or D, he sees them as leaders. And what we find is B, he recognizes their weaknesses but still loves them. He sees their shortcomings, and despite their skepticism and rebellion, he maintains compassion. Nephi understands their actions stem from fear rather than malice, allowing him to offer guidance and support. His ability to see beyond their flaws highlights the importance of empathy and patience in leadership and family dynamics. Next question, what does the Liahona symbolize? Is it A, wealth, B, guidance and direction, C, conflict, or D, independence? The answer is B, guidance and direction. The Liahona symbolizes divine guidance and direction in Lehi's family's journey. It functions as a compass, providing instructions based on their faith and righteousness. Its effectiveness depended on their adherence to God's commandments, illustrating that following divine guidance leads to successful navigation through challenges. This emphasizes the importance of faith and obedience in receiving direction from God. And here's a funny picture. When Laman reads the Liahona, it says, "Don't make me come down there." We'd like to thank you today for viewing this with us about 1 Nephi Chapter 2. If you like this quiz, click like and subscribe to our channel for more SCOMO trivia fun. Have a great day. Thank you.